Hi folks, just a little impromptu video today. I've been feeling guided over the past while to make a video talking about balancing and respecting both the masculine and feminine energies. And I was talking to somebody about this a couple of weeks ago and just clarifying my thoughts about it, and I wanted to talk about masculine and feminine energy in relation to the chakra system. So if we think about the 7 main chakras in the body, we have 3 masculine chakras and 3 feminine chakras, and then the crown chakra is neutral. It's not masculine or feminine, or you could say it's a combination of both. So if we think about the masculine chakras, we've got the root chakra, the solar plexus and the throat chakra. And the feminine chakras are the sacral chakra, the heart chakra, and the third eye chakra. And I just want to talk a little bit about the energy of each of these chakras. So firstly, we have the root chakra at the base of the spine, and it's masculine energy. And it has to do with safety, security, and stability. So the masculine energy is a providing energy. It provides safety and stability and protection. If we move on then to the sacral chakra is related to pleasure and creativity. And it's very much about receiving energy. Then we have the solar plexus, again back to masculine again, and this is to do with confidence and personal power. And then we have the heart chakra, which is the energy of love and unconditional love in particular. That's the feminine again. Then we're on to the throat chakra, which is masculine energy, and it's about self-expression and communication and personal will. And then we have the third eye chakra, which is our intuition. And again, we're back to receptive energy. So you can see the difference between the masculine is a more outward moving energy. It's about projecting outwards, and the feminine chakras and the feminine energies are about receiving. So I just want to talk a little bit about how this dynamic of masculine and feminine, how the polarities have been suppressed, distorted and disrespected, and really come out of balance in our world. And we could think first of all about the feminine energy and how it has been suppressed. Many women and men have blocked sacral chakras because we have been conditioned to associate that energy with guilt through religion, through organised religion. Our intuition as well, which again is a feminine energy, has been completely blocked. It has been suppressed, and it has been given a bad rep for being like woo-hoo, sort of, who follows your intuition. It always needs to be scientific and logical and all of this. So that energy has been very much disrespected, and women, especially older women whose intuition is very much developed, are often not given the respect that they deserve in terms of this gift that they have. And again, we could look at the heart chakra and how our hearts have been again suppressed, and love, the energy of love, has been very much sort of denigrated in our society, where everything's more based in the lower chakras, and it's about money and power and sex, and love has sort of been pushed aside in many ways. So then I want to think then about the opposite extreme, where the masculine energy has maybe been distorted. And the strange thing about it is really, again, a lot of this has to do with the feminism movement, which really has been anti-men and anti-women. And I know a lot of people have been talking about this lately. It's a very hot topic, and it's a topic that people are very much becoming more and more interested and more passionate about, because the feminist movement really, in my opinion, was an absolute con, because it really doesn't promote femininity at all. In fact, it suppresses femininity and it encourages women to be more like men. So it encourages women to step more into their masculine energy, and it's this whole thing of, you don't need a man. So women come a lot more into these masculine energies, the root chakra, that the woman becomes the provider, the solar plexus and the throat chakra. And there's nothing wrong with women embodying their masculine energy, but it has become nearly then a rejection of, as I said, you don't need a man in your life, you don't need men for anything. So it's become very much about dividing the sexes rather than bringing us together. And I personally feel that that's because when men and women come together and work in harmony and share their strengths, that's when the real magic happens, and that's when the power happens. So to me, that's what a real power couple is are a man and woman who are very much balanced in their masculine and feminine energy, but have retained some polarity as well, so that they come together and they share their gifts. So I just want to say, if you're a woman and you think that you can do everything that a man can do, and you don't need a man in your life, and you're going to then embody this masculine energy, I really feel that it's an unhealthy attitude to take. And actually, when women come out of balance and lose their femininity and go into their masculine, it really affects their hormonal system, and they become run down, and adrenal fatigue and all of this, because it's really impossible to do both jobs in today's society. Many women have fallen into this trap and become completely burnt out, trying to have it all and be it all, having these fantastically successful careers and fame, and then something suffers really as a result. They tend to lose that connection to their feminine, mothering, nurturing energy, and that ability to just be in the feminine and receive. And likewise, if you're a man and you think that you don't need to listen to the feminine and listen to the wisdom that women naturally possess, you think that you're smart enough and you know it all, and you can blaze on ahead and do whatever you want without actually listening to the advice of a wise woman. Again, you're selling yourself short, because you're blocking out a very important aspect of being a balanced person. And it's not that men don't have intuition. I'm talking about men naturally excel at the masculine aspects of life, and women are more innately connected to the feminine. So we should respect our differences and respect the gifts that both the masculine and the feminine brings. And we should be open to receiving as women, and men should also be open to respecting the wisdom that women often have maybe the upper hand with, whereas women maybe need to respect more what a man has to offer in terms of that providing and that stability and that security and that protection. And that to me is how the masculine and feminine are meant to come together in harmony. And when we're doing that, we're actually stronger than when we try to separate ourselves and behave in a way that is divisive and disrespectful really to the way that nature intended things to be. So that's my interpretation of what has been going on and what is going on in relation to this masculine feminine polarity. And I think we're moving back towards achieving harmony again. I don't know how long it's going to take, but that's the journey that we're on, and I'm very happy to see people becoming more and more aware of this. It's been part of my journey over the past 10 years to understand this, and as I have understood it, my life has become a lot more balanced and stable and fulfilled and healthy. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again soon.